Hello, what is up guys? My name is Big Mooney. This is a Q&A video. This is episode number 6 I think. And yeah, so it's been a little while again since I've done one of these videos. I keep forgetting about the Q&A sort of thing. What you're going to be looking at here is some squad deathmatch, hardcore squad deathmatch gameplay that I got earlier on today on the PC on Bad Company 2. And I don't exactly get a massive KD in this game, but I do get a shitload of kills, but I do die quite a fair bit because it's hard to fucking survive, especially when it's hardcore. So yeah, it's some fast gameplay for you to look at while I answer your questions. Now some of these questions are pretty old, so this is from like, the questions are from like last month or a couple of months back, so some of you guys have probably forgotten that you've asked these questions and stuff like that. So I'll just get right into it now, shall I? Okay. So from Hobbit, or XX Hobbit X, he's asked me, is YouTube your only job? If not, then what else do you do? YouTube isn't a job sort of thing. I would class a job as a sort of like working in a shop, or you know, if you're working full time on YouTube, yes, that is a job. But I don't work full time on YouTube. You know, I do this as a hobby in my free time when I'm in the house, bored or whatever. Then, you know, I'll do some YouTube stuff. It's a really good way to keep myself entertained, and I like doing this. I do get paid for it, and, you know, I went through, what, about a year and a half before I even got any money at all for this. So, I mean, I wouldn't class this as a job. I really don't. Especially something as fun as this. I wouldn't class this as a job. You tend to hate your job, so... yeah, I wouldn't say this is a job, but I don't actually have a job right now. I am classed as unemployed. I'm in education right now, I'm at college, but I don't have a job, like a part-time job or nothing. But I'm still looking for one right now. I need to money. So yeah, next question. This is from Tom the Great 1000. It says, when did you start your YouTube channel and why? Basically, like I just said there, I found myself to be really bored, and I was just basically on YouTube and stuff like that, and I came across these sort of commentators like Blame Truth and stuff. That was like the first guy that I sort of watched that did commentary and stuff like that, and I started to get interested in the whole commentary thing like that. And then I was sort of like, this a couple of years ago, I was unemployed. I like still fucking am right now, but I was unemployed, not in education. I was doing nothing basically. I was sort of like sitting about the house all the fucking time, doing absolutely nothing. I had no money, sort of thing like that. So I was sitting about the house and I was bored, and I was looking at these commentary videos, and I was basically sitting there going, you know, I could do that. I mean, I was decent at the games. I mean, like COD 4 was what I was watching. I know I don't post a lot of COD 4 on here, but I could if anyone was ever interested in that. But you know, too many people do Call of Duty content, so I don't really do that. But COD 4, I used to love COD 4, and I still, you know, I don't really play it anymore. But I haven't really lost my touch, I don't think, and I'm half decent at the game, and it's a fast-paced game and stuff like that. So I was looking at these commentaries, and I was like, you know, I could do that. So how hard could that be? Talk about nothing or whatever about the game for the duration of the gameplay, and if the gameplay is good, then people will like it. And you know, that was a couple of years ago. I actually decided, you know, I'm going to buy a capture card. I bought this little piece of shit that cost me £8 or something. This is called an Easy Cap. If you know what that is, then you're probably like, what? You used to use that thing? It's cheap as fuck. It is the cheapest capture card on the market. It is so crap, honestly. You might as well record with your camera because it would probably look better. And basically just started because I was bored, and I thought, you know, I could do what they're doing, and well, here I am now. So yeah, that was, he said, when did they say? I started making videos, and I think my first video I ever made was in like September 2009, something like that, around that sort of period of time. I started, you know, trying to make montages and stuff, but when you're working with such shitty equipment and you're not a sort of, you know, lucky bastard that hits a triple every 5 minutes, then that makes it really difficult to do. Moving on here. Okay, Jason, Jason, is that what that says? I don't know. What other games are you really looking forward to except Battlefield 3? Alright, I was sort of thinking about this the other day when I was watching some Gamescom stuff like that. I was watching yesterday and stuff like that. Alright, other than Battlefield 3, which I'm fucking really looking forward to, Uncharted 3 I'm really anticipating. That should be amazing when that comes out, because I played the multiplayer beta and that was really fun. And the single player of Uncharted 1 and 2 have been amazing so far, so I'm really looking forward to that. Right here I was sort of typing to that guy that hit me with a fucking Gustav, but look at the state of my typing. Look, I'm just like all over the shop. Yeah, the guy kept fucking Gustaving, so it was just like, what? Use a real gun, you fucking dick. But what was I just saying? Yeah, Uncharted 3, Batman Arkham City. I'm really looking forward to that. The next FIFA game, FIFA 12. I know they don't massively change FIFA, but I love football, so that's sort of like I always buy the FIFA games. What else? Need for Speed looks quite interesting. I don't know if it's not a first day buy for me, at least anyway. It's a sort of, you know, wait and see what it looks like and then maybe buy it. I've got Need for Speed Most Wanted down there and it's a fun game, but I don't really play it, so I don't really know if I want the next one. SSX, the new SSX looks pretty good, so I'll wait until that comes out and have a look at that. And anything else? There's oh fuck, I just had it in my brain. Oh, Dead Island. Dead Island looks quite interesting. It looks like a pretty, you know, it looks sort of like Left 4 Dead, which I love, but I mean a bit more serious than Left 4 Dead. There's probably one or two other ones, but I can't remember fucking right now, man. Yeah, moving on. Okay, what's the next question we've got here? From Tinned Beans 101. What's your opinion of snipers in Bad Company 2? The ones that sit in the hill and only go for long range kills. I fucking despise them. People that have watched me for a while know this. Should know this by now. I cannot stand those people. I tried to play Bad Company 2 earlier on when I got this gameplay here. And look at this, I get revived, get up and get shot again. Thank you, teammate, thank you. But yeah, I was trying to play earlier on today, and I kept getting into teams that were just sitting on the hill, not attacking. At one point, I managed to get in behind the enemy by myself. I basically, because no one would take the helicopter, it was on Isla Inocentes, I think. I took the helicopter, flew in myself, killed about 5 or 6 people, armed an MCOM, but I couldn't defend it by myself. So I ended up getting taken out, and then they disarmed it. So I was just like, you know what? Fuck this, man. Just people like that piss me off. If any of you guys watching do that, don't fucking do that. It's so frustrating. It's like, it's difficult to attack as it is, but then when you're doing that, it's making it more difficult for me, making the game less enjoyable for me, just because you are sitting on a hill doing absolutely fuck all. So please, don't do that. Play the fucking objective. That's all I really need to say on that. It just does my nut, and that is the one thing that I hate more than anything else in Bad Company 2. So Cause Sniper 47, ironically a guy called Sniper right next. If you came to America, which state would you go to first? Well, the cliched thing to say there would be California. Probably California. I mean, I want to be a director, so that would be a sort of place to go to. You know, with Hollywood and all that sort of shit. But I don't know, man. I've never really thought of that. I don't really know a lot about most of the states in America, what each state has to offer, especially all the random fucking states that are across America that aren't like, I don't know, like where Las Vegas is in Nevada, and fucking you've got places around America that are big famous states, but then you've got other ones where like Ohio or I don't even know, man. I can't really think of any other ones that are just like, you know, I don't know what's in those places, so I don't really know where I would go. You know, I don't know an awful lot about all the states in America. So yeah, next question, very simple. El Kodiak asked me, beer or wine? Beer. I can't fucking stand wine. I hate wine. Just, ugh. It doesn't matter if it's a fucking £10,000 bottle of wine or if it's a £5 bottle of wine, it tastes the fucking same to me and I don't like it. What do you think of Edinburgh? That's GamerGuy1555. For people that don't know what Edinburgh is, it's the capital of Scotland. I'm not from there, I'm from Glasgow. Edinburgh, I've only been there a few times actually. I actually live like not quite halfway between Glasgow and Edinburgh. I sort of live about, I don't know, about 45 minutes away from Edinburgh. Look at this guy just sit and stare at the ladder. Why don't you? Well done, you are fucking pro. I don't know, man. I've only been, I was there last month, the Kings of Leon gig I went to, but it was just over a month ago. It was about, well, it was actually closer to 2 months ago now, actually. I was there for that, and it's fucking expensive anyway. I went to a pub and it was like £3.50 a pint, and I was just like, what? I'm used to paying like £2.15 for a pint in the pub that I go to, so it was just like, this is fucking expensive. Yeah, like that's what Edinburgh is like. It's a more sort of expensive place, and I don't know. I don't know an awful lot about it. You guys speak fucking weird. Now, some of you guys are watching this probably think that I speak funny. Try speaking to some really strong accented sort of person from Edinburgh. I don't really know what the term is for like someone from Edinburgh. Like, I'm from Glasgow, so I'm a Glaswegian. What is a person from Edinburgh? An Edinburgh or some shit? I don't really know what they're called. So yeah. For example, they use a word, it's sort of like dialect there, where they say, you can, which means do you understand? Why the fuck do you say that? Like, I don't get it. And I don't even live that far away from there. Like, I don't get it why they speak so differently. It's fucking weird, man. Moving on. That's what the fuck does that say? That's Stone Smoker. It's got like a T in there. Some fucking. Alright, okay. Stone is Smoker. Right, that's Stone Smoker. That's what it says. I've got a weird sort of font here on my text document here, and I'm sort of looking at this going, what the fuck does that say? I have two questions. Do you like Guinness, and do you like the show Top Gear? I've never tried Guinness, I'll be honest. I know I'm part Irish, but I've never tried Guinness. I want to try it, but I've just not really bothered with it. I could get some when I'm in the pub or whatever, but I don't know if I want it or not. But yeah. And what was it? Do you like the show Top Gear? Yeah, Top Gear is a good show. I don't know what else to say. It is a fucking good show. Moving on. Do you ever play football in a league or anything? That's from Scott Smokes Potty. Or Scotty Smokes Potty. No, I don't play football in a league or anything. No. That's a simple way of saying it. No. It'd be good to play for a football team or whatever, but I just don't. Are you going to try Modern Warfare 3? Why or why not? That's from African Nanos. I know you watch every single video. I notice you commenting on every video. Would I try it? I think I would, but I would be like renting it or something, because I kind of want to play the story mode. But that's as far as my interest goes with that game, because the multiplayer aspect of Call of Duty is no different every single time it comes out, and I've got 4 of them. So I've not actually played Black Ops since January. So, you know, why do I want another one that I'm not going to play? Especially when fucking Battlefield 3 comes out 2 weeks before it. So it's like, you know, why do I want to spend more money on something I know I won't play? You know, I'll rent it, play through it, drop it, done. So yeah. From Multi Bomber, it says, "Hey Mooney, a question for you. Do you have Battlefield 2 Modern Combat? If you don't, you should try it. You should buy it. Its multiplayer is closed, but its story is hectic." What? Battlefield 2 Modern Combat. I'm guessing you mean the console version of Battlefield 2. Yeah, I had that about 5 years ago on my PlayStation 2. I didn't have the multiplayer for my PlayStation 2 at the time. So I never quite got the full sort of experience out of that game. I never experienced multiplayer gaming until Call of Duty 4. So, yeah. The story on it, was that not just multiplayer sort of with bots? It was the same sort of thing. It was just, you know, it was a multiplayer only pretty much. You know, it was set for multiplayer, so the single player was just sort of like the same as multiplayer but with bots, you know. From Ron0135, Ronald. Do you smoke? No, because I fucking think it's disgusting. From the OG of 360, what do you think of the big time YouTube commentators who only play COD, giving advice on Bad Company 2 and opinions on Battlefield 3, like Fisticuffs? I don't know if I should have mentioned that name there. I don't know, I don't watch their videos, so I don't really know what they're saying. The way I think, like, with the Call of Duty commentators basically commenting on the game, I noticed when Bad Company 2 came out, there was a lot of commentators for Call of Duty. Basically, they tried Battlefield out, and then they all complained, "Oh, it's too slow, it's blah 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 blah." They don't give it enough time. They don't. Basically, what they've done is they've bought this game going, it's a modern shooter. It's supposed to compete with Call of Duty, so no doubt it's going to be like Call of Duty, and it's not.
Ninja stab, motherfucker.
Ah man, I missed my ninja stab motherfucker opportunity there. Oh well, sorry. So They come over and they go, oh, I'm expecting it to play like this, and it plays totally differently, and then they give some sort of, oh, it's shit, sort of, I don't know, opinion on it. And I would say don't take notice of it if you know, like this guy fucking, you really need to use a Gustav on hardcore. How shit of a player are you? Lost my train of thought there, actually. Shit. Yeah, if you know that they're not a sort of really experienced player passing judgment on something like that, then I would say take no notice of it. That's all I can really say. Right. Cuzza Unknown. What do you think is the best game you've ever played, and what do you believe to be the most underrated game you've ever played? Okay, best game I've ever played, Metal Gear Solid 4. I mentioned this in a video that was posted yesterday on Machinima Respawn. It was the roll call video where they basically asked me that same question. And yeah, I had the same answer, Metal Gear Solid 4. I've gave my reasons on that, but I loved the single player. It was really engaging single player, and I loved the multiplayer. So I thought it was an all-round perfect game, and I loved Metal Gear Solid 4. And fuck, what was the other question again? I completely forgot. What do you think's the most underrated game? Probably Battlefield 1943. I think it's a great game. I have more fun on that game than I do on Bad Company 2 most of the time. And not a lot of people play it. I think more people should give it a go, because it's fucking amazing. Like this here, I should not have died there. I shot the guy in the fucking face and he still got me. It's just like, what? Yeah, Battlefield 1943, I think it's underrated as fuck, man. Yeah, next. How long have you played? Davs K84 Fun. How long have you played what? I'm guessing you mean Bad Company 2. In total, I have about, on the PC version, I've got probably in the region of about 24 hours or 30 hours or something. On the console version, I've got about 220 hours or something like that. Now, people are probably expecting it to be a lot more than that, because I've seen a lot of people that I play with have like ridiculous amount of time on this game. It's just like 1,000 hours and shit like that. It's just like, oh, I can't play the game that fucking much, man. Come on. So yeah, just about 250 odd hours roughly. Next question. Do you have a girlfriend? That's from Kiria Obori. No, I don't. Yeah, that's pretty much the simple question. That's a simple answer for that. Mr. Italian Blood, do you like any sport besides soccer, like basketball or something like that? I think I answered this before, actually. I get totally screwed over here. I stab that guy, and then all of a sudden he kills me. The guy that I stabbed killed me. Spawn invulnerability. Really? Am I the only one that feels that I'm the only person that doesn't get spawn invulnerability? I still die within the first, like, fucking second of spawning, which is gay. Let's quickly move on. You know, do I like any sport besides soccer, or football is what it's called, man, come on. Like basketball or anything. I don't really watch a whole lot of other sports. I watch tennis sometimes when like Wimbledon's on. I watch tennis. Pretty much fucking everyone will watch Wimbledon. I watch a bit of golf. I like golf. I don't watch basketball. I used to play basketball. For people that don't know, I'm like 6'4", 6'5". So yeah, I used to play basketball, but not anymore. So no, I don't really. I watch, you know, some sports every now and again, but it's mainly just football that I watch, or soccer if you want to call it that. It's not called that. Last question, man. What is your favourite class gun for each class? That's gonna take too long to answer. I don't know. What would you do if Battlefield is such a terrible game? If Battlefield 3 is a terrible game. Not play it. I doubt it will be a terrible game. I've played it myself and I know it's not. So yeah, if it was bad, then I would play something else. It's not as if I'm gonna fucking commit suicide or something because the game's bad, you know. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the questions this week, guys. If you have anything you want to ask me, then write it down in the comment section below, and you might get your question answered. Whatever it is you want answered, please write it down there, and I'll answer it next time I do one of these Q&A videos. Hopefully sooner than the last time. And the gameplay there got a lot of kills, but a lot of deaths. So yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.